Don't know why you left me bleeding. With a broken heart, tell me if I deserve this feeling. I thought that you know that we had something special till you end up all this way. Please tell me why you left me bleeding. With a broken heart, tell me why I deserve this feeling. I thought that you loved.
So when it comes to audiophile earbuds or IEMs, sometimes it's not really about getting the most expensive earbuds in order for you to experience great sound quality. And over the years, I've tested several good sounding budget IEMs that really work well, and KZ is one of those brands. And the KZ ZNA today was sent over to me by KZ for a review, and although these were sent over to me, no money has exchanged hands, and this review is based on my honest and unbiased opinion. So the ZNA is priced at only $22 US, which comes in at about 95 Malaysia ringgit, and is one IEM that has an attractive price point for anyone who wants to start using audiophile IEMs but don't want to splurge just yet. So if you're interested in buying these IEMs, do check out my links in the description below. So I personally think the ZNA is a very attractive IEM with a nice front plate with a futuristic design here that is also made of a lightweight metal design. And if you look at the top of the IEM, you're going to see a couple of vents here, which I'm not sure if it's just a design feature or that it really opens up to vent air into the earbuds cavity. But either way, I think it's a really good design. And on the other side of the earbuds, you're going to see a smoke grey plastic shell that gives you a glimpse into the earbuds and how it looks inside. There isn't anything too clear to see from the outside, but inside the earbuds is a 12mm dynamic driver and also a BA driver. So if this is a clear shell, you'll probably be able to see it better. So apart from the cool metal plate design, everything here is made out of plastic, and the ear guides here are also not very pleasing to look at, but then again, remember that this is a budget level IEM, so as long as it sounds and performs good, other aspects probably is forgivable. So with these earbuds, you're also going to get a nice looking set of ear tips with these earbuds, and the blue accent with the slight turbine look with the ear tips here is also an added bonus. It's a very nice design to these earbuds. So next I'm going to talk a little bit about the cables that you get here, and similar to most of KZ IEMs, you're going to get to choose whether or not you want to have mic or no mic with your earbuds, and this time around I went with the no mic version. So if you want to take a listen of how KZ's mics sound like, definitely check out my review here with the KZ AS16 Pro, and the mic actually sounds really good. So with the ZNA this time, you're going to get a silver plated oxygen-free copper cable which is paired together with a 0.75mm gold-plated 2-pin plug to use your earbuds with, and this cable is also paired together with a 3.5mm jack, so you can use it with most of the devices that you have. So just to point out here, this model without the mic, you're going to get a TRRS connector, and with the mic, you're going to get a TRRRS connector, so there is an additional channel for the mic input. Overall, this is a pretty basic cable that gets the job done, and if you want a slightly different sound, you can definitely easily swap out the cables to something that you prefer. So with the AS16 Pro, you're going to get a total of 16 BA drivers, balanced armature drivers, and some may argue that whether this is necessary. Maybe for some it might, but for most users, the number of drivers really does not translate to better sound signature. Maybe different, but definitely does not mean better. So the ZNA that we're checking out today comes with a modest 4 drivers setup with a 12mm dual magnetic cavity dynamic driver, as well as a KZ custom tuned 395 balanced armature driver on each side. So this, in my opinion, is a good place to start because you're going to get the dynamic sound and deeper bass from the dynamic driver, coupled with the high frequency performance of the BA driver. And from my test, I think the ZNA definitely delivers on this despite only having 4 drivers. So compared to the AS16 Pro, I think the setup of the ZNA provides a more dynamic sound compared to all BA drivers in the AS16 Pro. So the ZNA this time comes with 34 ohms of impedance. It's not low but not high as well that it would require additional investment on DAC amps to run it. Any DAP player or even your phone should be able to run this with no issue. So of course, if you pair it together with your favorite DAC amp, it will definitely sound stronger and performs a lot better. So soundstage wise, compared to the AS16 Pro, the bass there feels kind of a little bit more mid-bass focused, which in some sense isn't a bad thing since you're getting a pretty clean bass performance. However, with the ZNA, you're definitely getting a rumble at the sub-bass department. And I absolutely love the sub-bass performance of the ZNA. It hits low, it rumbles through your ears into your skull. So the mid-bass and the upper bass here doesn't feel as deep or as low as it should. And with some songs, you do feel that it doesn't hum or hit as hard, and because you know how that song actually sounds like, it doesn't give you that performance. So with specific songs like EDMs that gives you that low rumble, this is the IEM that gives you that experience. So the mids here is decent, doesn't feel particularly outstanding, but for most songs with vocal emphasis, the vocal doesn't feel messy or recessed. It feels present, but just somehow doesn't give you that, absolute clarity that you might be looking for in an artist's vocals. Highs here is great with the BA drivers, and you do get a sense of extra clarity with the brightness here with the high frequency, so I really like it. To some ways, the frequency of the ZNA doesn't feel very V-shaped, but more kind of like tapered out at the low and mids, and then you get a nice spike at the highs. All in all, for this price point, I think it is still a really nice sounding earbuds. It works really well for most genre of music without being complicated and difficult to set up. So if you're looking to start your journey in IEMs, definitely check out the ZNA, or if you want something that is a little bit more budget friendly but still sounds really good, do check out my review on the CCA Lyra, which is another great budget earbuds. So that is it for this review. If you find this video helpful, smash that thumbs up button, share this video everywhere, and if you haven't yet subscribed, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.